I just want to start off by asking, what was it that stood out the most for you in the book that really captured your attention and really something that you wanted to highlight to everyone?
I think what is most interesting, what I noticed, and I will be commenting more as, I think, an art educator when I went through this book, were two specific points. एक तो with regards to history of art, Bauhaus is something that is जब भी बात होती है तो it is often highlighted with respect to a lineage or history that is linked to India. Suljuk Tarar's book actually looks at Pakistan, and it sort of initiates conversation about what the trajectory was or the possibilities. It touches upon it in a manner that also highlights the gaps. And in art history, particularly Pakistani art history, there's a lot of research that needs to be done, and especially in the realm of design. So that I found unique. There were also other aspects, such as the fact that architecture is something that we don't really talk about, the history of architecture in Pakistan. This I found relevant also in terms of writing style. It was easy to read, easy to understand for particularly students.
मुझे लग रहा है कि प्रोसेस किसी भी चीज़ का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. थोड़ा सा उससे पहले मैं बात करना चाहूँगा कि सुलझुक को मैं किस तरह जानता हूँ. मुझे लगता है कुछ लोगों को खुदा पैदा करता है कुछ काम करने के लिए. सुलझुक का तार साहब के घर में पैदा होना, फिर एनसीए में पढ़ना, फिर किताब लिखना और आर्ट पे किताब लिखना, फिर एक और ऐसा पोर्टफोलियो ने मिल जाना कि जहाँ एक और सरकारी लेवल पे ज़िम्मेदारी बन जाती है कि आप अपने मुल्क का इमेज किस तरह डेवलप करते हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि इज़ द राइट गाय टू प्रोजेक्ट दिस इमेज ऑफ पाकिस्तान. और इस शख्स को मैंने हमेशा देखा है कि कुछ लोग होते हैं जिनको देख के लगता है कि वो कुछ नहीं करते हैं, एंड ही इज़ वन ऑफ दोज. ये जब भी मेरे पास आए मुझे कभी नहीं लगा कि ये कोई इतना बड़ा पोर्टफोलियो कैरी कर रहे हैं या इतनी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव किताब लिख रहे हैं. तो आई थिंक ये एक बड़ी ज़बरदस्त पहचान होती है किसी शख्स की कि जो अपना जब काम कर रहा है तो वो उसमें ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व होता है ना कि उसके वावेला मचाने में.
देखिए, आई फील दैट द बुक इज़ different from other books in Pakistani art history. Earlier on, when we look at, if we just like kind of in the context of Pakistani art history books, all major books which were written from Jalaluddin Ahmed's Art in Pakistan to Ijazul Hasan's book, Marcellus' book, they all start from the beginning. So they kind of almost like present a whole picture. And whole picture is something, sometimes actually we cannot really see the entire universe or entire picture by itself. We need to focus on something and then we need to move. And probably I feel that this is a kind of a brave step and a good attempt by Suljuk, that he did not really try to write a book on Pakistani art history. He did write a book on Pakistani art, the way he sees it, and how much he sees it, and how much, and the way he selects. And वो उसमें जैसे नईम बात कर रहे हैं कि artist he knew, or even by writing you come to know those artists. होता ये भी है कि आप बहुत सारे लोगों को कई सालों से जानते हैं. मैं नईम को बहुत सालों से जानता हूँ, लेकिन whenever I write on him, then I've tried to find something new in him. And I think with Suljuk's writing में मुझे सबसे जो अच्छी बात लगी है that artists or their work, we are so familiar with them. We know their histories, we have seen their exhibitions, and we know their past as well. But when we read them through Suljuk's views or through his pen, we get to know something new. And I think this is a kind of a great thing about him and about this book. And I feel that this is something which every writer on art is, that rather than he or she trying to build the history or trying to kind of create a historical document, even a person who tries to look at something or someone or some artwork through a new ways, that's in addition to knowledge. That's in addition to intelligence, and that's in addition to art as well, because
first, it's my background also. Um, I, I always cherish NC as an institution. It provides you a very unique environment to grow as an individual. And then luckily I moved different careers. And since I worked in diplomacy, in international civil service, that also gave me a different view of looking things in a different manner. So I say that I'm partially an insider of the art world, yet I'm the outsider who sees what's happening from the outside. And so that allows me a different way of approaching these things, different way of approaching different artists. I was friends with some of them. I knew some of them because of my esteemed father. I knew some of them, they were common friends. So even if I did not know them individually, I think when I wanted to write about someone, I always felt that there is a personal story that has to be told. As both Zohreen and Quddus said about my writing style, I, again, based on my experience and background, I thought it's more important to weave a story around somebody's work, look at, then, as the introduction of the book says, that looking at a work of art, any art, is like a maze. You know, you look into art, you zoom out, you look left, right, you look at the medium, you look at the artist who has done, and then there's a whole story around.